What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today is a very special day for me. As I'm sure by the title you can tell, it's an unboxing day, mail day. So this is a knife that I have told a few people about that I'm friends with. I don't know how many of you guys know though. So this is a knife that came out a little over a month and a half ago, I think, and it is a clone. And I saw it and I really wanted to get it, but at the time, whenever it first released, I did not have the money at all to buy it. So I was a little upset about that. And then once I had gotten some money, they actually restocked it in the color that I wanted. So here we are. I ordered this 10 days ago from BBKS, and you guys will see what it is. So here we go. I haven't done, well, aside from the Steel Astrobox unboxing that I did, what was it, I think last week, I haven't unboxed a Bally in so long. It's ridiculous. This is very new. So this is Armed Shark. I will give you that so far. This is the first packaging that I've seen like this from Armed Shark, which is very interesting. It doesn't even have their logo on it anywhere. Yeah. So it is a false live blade. I will be sharpening it just like I did with my Hainami. Later on, I might give it a week or so, just kind of flip it for a bit, have fun with it. So let's get into it. I love this pouch. It does have, this is the Armed Shark logo, well, at least one of them. I love this case. Colorway is meh. I like purple. I'm not a huge fan of purple and green, but it's whatever. But what I care about is inside here. Oh, that is beautiful. So, as usual, Armed Shark, you get this weird T10 bit. It does work decently well. You can get some good torque. Black screws, spare bushings, all that, Loctite, sweet. This, if you cannot tell, is a Glide Kraken. Oh, there's so much oil. Oh, goodness. Okay, well, good thing we got the towel. Yeah, I don't remember which Blade show. I think the Glide Krakens released at the first Blade show of the year. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that's right. Yeah, that's oily as fuck. And at first, I didn't really like the design, mainly because it was matte, but now that I think about it more and more, and I hear people who have, oh, don't worry guys, we won't litter today. As I hear people who have like matte Krakens and stuff, because they are slightly less grippy, they'd probably work a lot better for me because in the summer it gets insanely humid out where I am. Really, really bad. So I was kind of hoping that it would be matte, but I mean, I knew it wasn't going to be whenever I ordered it. I was just hoping that they would make a matte one. And I just realized that I went straight into flipping it. Let's look at it first. So, as with the Glide Krakens, there's no extra holes. And from the looks of it, this weird like channel thing, whatever, down the middle is a little bit more shallow. I don't know if that comes across camera well. It's interesting, I didn't know that. I don't really care. Of course, the jimping, I love the look of this jimping. It just like looks so aggressive. And of course, a triple slot speed channel, which I love my speed channel Krakens. They are my favorite. And the only reason I don't have my speed channel handles on that blade is because they're fucked up. Because I fucked them up. So, you know, dealing with consequences of that. I've really been wanting to get a Tonto blade for a minute because I like fans, and I've wanted something a bit more stable, because the Bowie full channel Kraken, I mean, it's good. I like the balance a lot, but the fans feel a little wobbly at times, and I don't always like that. So that's why I got this thing. Handle gap, first off, decent. It's a decent handle gap. It isn't like a whole lot more than normal Kraken. I think mine has shrunk a bit though, because I have had this for like 3 years. Damascus blade, I was really happy to see this. I didn't necessarily want a Damascus blade just because I really wanted a beater Tonto. I'm gonna have a real hard time beating this. It's gonna like just hurt to watch. From what I've done a little bit of research, this is supposed to be real Damascus. This was about $90 with tax and shipping. The actual like price just of this knife is what, 85, I think, or something like that. So it is a bit more expensive than a normal Kraken clone. Normal Kraken clone. Tip is there. That thing is definitely scary. I mean, I've never actually really had any real Damascus, so I couldn't really tell if this is real or not. I mean, I hope it is. If it isn't, it doesn't really matter to me that much because it does still look really cool. But so far, this thing flips amazing. I love this. This feels absolutely incredible. It's definitely a different finish than I'm used to because I polished the flats on these handles. These were, by the way, the last production gold handles that were ever sold, like from their website at least. So I'm sure somebody be disheartened by that, but I wanted to change. Tolerances. So from BBKS, from like what I've heard in the past year or so, is they've started tuning any of their Bally's that don't have what they would view as a good tune in the first place, which is great to see because I know like with the Bally Plus Gaboon and things like that, a lot of people were getting really shitty tunes, and so from what I've heard, BBKS has fixed that. I hope I'm getting this angle right, but that is a damn decent tune. It sounds really good. It's really dull right now. I'm sure that's probably because of the lube. I don't really lube many of my Bally's. It's really just one, and that's this thing right here. Just because I tuned this myself and I put a lot of work into this, so I like the way it sounds. This I'll probably run dry. I'm glad I don't have to tune it because I suck at tuning. Last time I tried to tune that thing, I undersized the bushings, so it had quite a bit of bind actually, not a little bit. So I had to switch it back to the old ones, which I'm fine with the beat Kraken. I like the way it flips, but I do still like the way a good tune feels. Man, I'm trying to think of like things to say about this. It does feel different. I don't know about the glide handles per se. That jimping is good though. I can say that. Definitely better than the normal Kraken jimping, in my opinion. Of course, still gonna give it more time before I like officially say that. First impressions though, it is better. Ooh. I'm gonna try my best not to beat this for a bit. Who knows if I'll actually keep that though. My flipping is trash. I feel like it's way too humid out here. Fans are better. Absolutely. 100% fans are better on this. Yeah, wow. I mean, there's nothing shaky about these fans whatsoever. These feel very sturdy, which is what I was hoping for. I actually don't incorporate as many fans into my combos or just my flipping in general as I thought I did, but I do still every once in a while. You know, my infinity chokers that everybody seems to love. And actually, let's give that a test. I think I've done like one triple choker on it so far, subconsciously. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it doesn't carry momentum like the Steel Astra or like my Hanami, which I wouldn't expect it to. But I can just feel that a lot in my infinity choker. Definitely feel that there. Because for infinity chokers, you need a lot of momentum so you can keep the speed. Let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 6, not bad. It slipped. I've learned to be able to catch my infinity chokers even if they slip, so I can still like turn it into something instead of just ruining whatever combo I was doing. But no, this does infinity choker well, better than Bowie Kraken. Very interesting. I definitely would have preferred matte finish. I would love to try a matte Kraken eventually, but it's whatever. I don't care much. I love the way this thing sounds. I honestly would have liked to see normal speed channels on this, just because then it would actually ring. I do like a good speed channel Kraken ring, but because of the double or the triple slots, this added material just kind of like eliminates the ring entirely, which is, I mean, whatever. It still sounds good. Very happy with it. Sorry about that. Got people driving by. I honestly almost debated, and kind of still am debating, putting this blade on these handles. But then, you know, then it would just be a normal Tonto Kraken instead of a Tonto Speed Channel Kraken. And I know I would much prefer that. So I think we'll probably keep these like this. From what I hear, this Damascus steel isn't the greatest, so I do need to keep it oiled, otherwise it will rust, which, you know, unfortunate, but not a huge deal. I'll do what I need to. I'm excited to put an edge on this. I think it'll look quite nice. I don't have a professional setup. I literally have to use, I don't really have much money right now either, so I can't buy anything to make a setup. I literally use a Dremel. Is it raining? Oh, that's strange. Just started sprinkling. Thankfully I'm under a tree. But I literally use a Dremel with a grinding wheel attachment to sharpen, which is so just shoddy and unfortunate, but you know, I'll work with what I have. It's whatever. That's what I did to sharpen this thing. I did a decent job. I honestly did do a pretty decent job at keeping this even. And it is very sharp. It'll cut me just from a little tap, which so yeah, no, I definitely did a good job on that one. I'm certain I can do the same thing with this. I really hope I don't have an incident or like the same thing, because that is from my Dremel, I accidentally slipped, I'm gonna be extra cautious with sharpening this because I don't want to mess this up. This is beautiful. I love it. So yeah, I don't know what else there really is to say. I can't give any proper proper opinions on this quite yet, not just because I just got it, but also because it is extremely humid out and my flipping is not what it even normally is. So I don't feel right critiquing it any, just because whatever I may be critiquing could very well just be due to the fact that it's humid out and it's sticking really bad. So yeah, I'll be excited to flip this more. This is probably going to be the knife that I use in my beach brawl clips, because already I can confidently say that I like it more than my Bowie Kraken. So yeah, I'll be excited to do some competitive flipping with this. Definitely going to see a lot more clips with this in any ramble videos that I do. This is probably going to be the knife. Definitely. I love this thing already. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, everybody. There will be a I won't say review because it's still just a Kraken. Cool, it has speed channel, which, you know, speed channel is whatever. There aren't a whole lot of reviews on speed channel Krakens, but I don't feel like doing one personally. And the jimping isn't that much different. I think this only weighs a 1/10 of an ounce less than a normal Kraken, so there isn't really much different, and it isn't matte, so there really isn't like really isn't much to say about this thing. Wow, that tip is, that got me good. I don't know how I'm not bleeding. So yeah, I will make a comparison between Bowie and Kraken. I'll treat it like a normal comparison. And I think that'll be all for today. If you have any specific questions for me about this thing, leave them in the comments. I will definitely answer any of those. And y'all have a blessed day. Stay sexy and keep flipping.